quickly by Nathan 2K there to start things off. Opens up this B site. We're knocking here on new places and new faces, Asarai. Big BAAM showing a bit more of that understanding as they get the right angle here.
Again, as the Viper stuck for Aryu here, he can't just use both of his utilities and expect that his fuel would be at the ready. So he has to interchange between both to make it as effective. This long lurk from Dorf could actually work out as Zero Deathio, not expecting it, runs out of bullets with the damage be done. Nathong still charging into the side with the rest of his team. Can they actually plant the spike through the snake bite? Yes, they can. It's going to be working out. 4 versus 3.
30
the
seconds
spike
left.
is gonna get planted. There you go.
Look at that, just pixel perfect with defaults basically. And now, high time here for Big BAAM to do what they do best on that post plant. Very methodical approach here from BAAM. Slow over gonna get thrown on out. A Batman now can set up the alarm bots there. And the shots do come, but Emma's just defusing action. PH looking to steal this one, but Mo! That's a beautiful shock dart. Crashing into lightning at the right time. Halfway done though, all up to a Batman. The new addition here to the APH roster. Gonna go down immediately.
I remember APH, G Insanity, you know, complimenting a Batman way back. Thought now a Bat's game sense and clutch potential is incredibly high. And APH relying a lot on that could actually get the 1-up. That being said though, NTK, nice little tap shot. It's actually still working in the favor of BAAM here. They're dismantling the defense. Georgie is holding on true. He's down to 60, but he's taking the 3K already. Nathong is already down as well, and Moth left to his own devices. Now they know exactly where he is, so he can't just plant the spike. So maybe, just maybe, he can sneak by underneath Georgie here. Georgie, too quick on the read, too quick on the plant on the spike.
Yeah, here we go again. Actually, PH breaking the wall at the very least, but still not enough. Argue now with a peek. Pino does get the trade, but look up, Pina says, and he is there to get the 3K to make it 3-1.
That they're slowly peeking at this. This is very different from what we saw from Fancy U. Big BAAM, look at how methodical they are here, and Nathong is just punishing all of those who just want to be cheeky around the walls.
And that's the thing, looking at some of the games back in the Vietnam Challengers, as BAAM just cleans up nicely. Only Batman left. Really, Big BAAM is that kind of squad that have those methods, that have those stratagems. And you're seeing it here in full force against APH. Action PH though, at least Batman getting killed with a frenzy. Gets the second one, stop running into him, and the Batman tried to be the hero.
That 8 trades are still actually pretty good. George spawned up the operator here. So they're gonna get actually pretty damn delayed as NTK is the only one to remain. I don't think he's gonna try to get anything if he doesn't get a pick first. It's all about how patiently he can just catch off against Georgie. It's back into cover, but does he know that Aryu is right on top of him?
Oh, the wall is ready just in case he wants to go for the res, but so far it has been smart here from Action PH, and it will pay off in dividends. Something he peeks, and there you go. It is just clinical from NTK to get that takedown. Sir Detio though on the board. It is a lesser buy here for Action PH. Big BAAM really just wanting to be as safe as possible. The Viper Smith even committed as NTK will go for the plants, but with 410 control. Oh, Mofto goes down as a Batman picks up a rifle. Chance here perhaps for a Batman and co. APH do have the blades even available, and Georgie is on the hunt as well, but inside that mean green machine, it's BAAM right now lurking in wait. Pina catches out Suradetio. A Batman now trying to come in close, but the alarm bot will already say where he is. But Georgie finds NTK at least, and now he's gonna go on the outside. Dorf though finds the last two as the wrong knife was out from Georgie.
Like really bad at this.
Yeah, shout outs to everyone. Asarai has met IRL for the past week, but the Batman, he will meet his demise there against Dorf. You know, we're talking about Valorant here, not your... Well, I'm not going to continue on with that. Spike planted quickly, and here we go again. Big BAAM with control of the site there, my friend.
Now we'll see how this goes. 4 versus 5 as the round continues. Nice little heal there on Zero Deathio. The slow is good on the timing as well. This just delays them even further, even though that gets a nice little 3 tag. Look at who is in the back of the site, claiming names and taking hearts. It's Moth. 1 by 1, they all fall down. NTK at the close corner here uses the box to utter fruition, but it's still for the attackers. But is time still of the essence? It is not, because the nano just ruins it all for them. Also,
and things fall apart for them.
With all of that, you add Nathong that... again, I was talking with my friend who plays in DCT Vietnam, says that This guy is one of the best entry fraggers that he's ever spotted. So we're seeing that happen. That being said, though, APH, they're no pushovers when it comes to their sheriff rounds. They're coming into this one with numbers abound. Spike has yet to get started planting because, again, they do have that post plant. Georgie with the tap on through the wall. This is looking much better for the defenders here. But no one is still on that Spike.
Oh, he has the proper spray from above, but Georgie's there to give Action PH another one. Got close though, but this is it. This is the... That's right. This might be the one that becomes DH. We'll see what he can do. Absolutely nothing, because are you the clutch meister for APH? Getting a takedown. Even the Batman gets on the board, cleaning up Fina nicely.
Yeah, Zerdethio spots out everybody now. If not everybody, almost everybody, with his Silva drone, which also alerts a Batman and Georgie to start moving in through mid. That's gonna cut off the rotation of our attackers here, but at this Viper pit, it's gonna be nigh impossible for BAAM to actually get anything but just maybe a couple of picks here and there. If Aryu over pushes, then maybe NTK can get something, but yep, they tagged, or rather...
We'll lose it out. You're getting the confidence back here from Action PH Asarai, but Big BAAM will try to seal it here. Zerodetio and Emma, they're coming on in one more time. NTK with a fight back, bringing that on 2K also. But Zerodetio, Mr. Tesseract himself, going from the side. Georgie, they're taking command and advantage of it. And finally, the opportunity is a goal. And that's the first kill of this segment. Now the 2K goes hand to hand of Georgie. Off the ball. It's Georgie trying to play parkour, but NTK getting back to cover 2, 3 here for Big BAAM already. And Action PH, they want to go for the rush down towards that side. But before they can build their own safety, they've lost the advantage here, Asarai.
That was so awkward. Georgie kind of overstepped his bounds there. His teammates were breaking the segment of the wall, and he pushed forward, and he just basically tripped. Very awkward.
Yeah, unfortunate. And that's the thing, NTK, opportunistic there, in and out, quickly with the frags. Alarm bot now gonna be saying hello, Aryu will break it. But if anyone can try to play the clutch, it might be him. But Scandal won't help out whatsoever. The flag is even there. And this time, you are just...
That's okay. Dorf and NTK creating some waves at different intervals, different positions of the map here. And look at how APH on that mini-map Dax already cornered on B Long. They can try to maybe wiggle one out, but Nathong is going to slap their hands away if they try to touch the site.
And Action PH right now, they're trying to find those miracle angles that have given them success in the PH scene, but again, a bit of unfamiliarity perhaps towards his B side. Georgie right now watching over that snowman. But Nathong 2K, can he get the flick? Over to the head, not gonna happen. Eman instead with a kill on door. Action PH still having a chance in this round. Dash on the way is forced on that quickly. Eman with a self-heal, and will put that spike down into place. But really, this is dangerous here. The Marshal now will hit his mark. Sir, where does he come from? In the middle, actually getting 2. Georgie's still fighting on back. NTK doing the answer. And this was NTK's gun ready to pull the trigger. He puts the resurrection up. 2 versus 1. And it's all up to Georgie now, but with 1 bodyguard and 1 for the defuse, perhaps Big BAAM here might get the angle. And yes, they do. Through the wall, they will peek. And NTK with another kill. With another point, perhaps, to his ultimate. No, he's gonna give it to Dorf instead. But 10-5 bonus win here for Big BAAM.
Man, Georgie kind of...
It might just be here, heralding the call of Georgie trying to get the attention. But Eman and Georgie, the dynamic duo, they got drowned there by NTK. The Splash Brothers no more. N2K went 4, almost hit the ace. Argue there with a shutdown at least, but that's that for the round. It's big. Plant that spike down. Moto with the dart gets broken. And it does seem like Big BAAM will have to go in blind on this retake.
Actually, there's no retake. They haven't planted the spike.
Oh yeah, actually, I was like, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Sometimes as casters we try to predict what's gonna happen. Doesn't. Maybe this time.
I'm predicting the reason why they're taking such a long play here is they're waiting for a Batman to spot out somebody lurking from mid. And even though it is very delayed and it doesn't get any value, it seems like Big BAAM have chosen to not rotate NTK and Nathong, which again has allowed the pinch for APH to still work. NTK's gonna be clearing this up, but now all eyes are set on him. Has to go for the slow orb, but how well can he manage? Actually, okay, good shot on the first, but not expecting a Batman to actually be there to handle his second swing.
And operator here in the hands of Nathong might want to go for the save, but the backstab's real in Georgie. This guy gets seen. And Nathan
No
2K
charges left.
can smell the jet coming anyway. Really gotta say though that here for APH, that was such a good call. And when the going gets tough, Action PH still getting tougher. The APH, I know from the PH scene, my friend. These guys, as soon as they broke that dart, they would go for it. But really, are you a Batman? Very, very responsible players. Action PH will get the round. And when spraying through it, Georgie will take advantage of all the chaos and catch out Pina to start things off.
That was huge. Played it slow so that Ryu can secure one of the orbs and then plant the spike so he can use that Viper's Pit of his. A Batman still lurking on mid, and finally it pays off. Last round it did not, but BAAM not considering the fact that them losing multiple members has kind of screwed up what they wanted to do. I think Nathan got spotted as well, so he's gonna just have to tuck tail and run, but Batman is on the intercept. He's waiting for it as well, and Nathan knows this. Gonna have to fight for his life there on Hut. Oh. Okay. Oh, Batman slowly clearing.
You can hear the police sirens. Asarai. All the Wang Wangs in the world, they want to find this guy to manhunt for Nathan 2K, and they finally get him. The utilities. NTK though with a catch out to Georgie. The Sage still with a hot hand anyway, ready with the res even. That's a gun up top that belt, but Action PH still watching that flag. Oh. Pina though fights Rodetio, and Big BAAM. The impact is coming here. 5v2 now as NTK gets another one. No one can beat NTK at this point. Evan with a catch on the boat. A Batman is here yet again. Nathan with dash. Gets the headshot. Pina comes on in. And it's 1v1 now. Evan versus Pina. There's the rest with the distraction. No. And Pina will get the execution. But reloads in front of him. A Batman gets the classic in time. And Action PH, they will get away with it. The Aldron. The Aldron beat him. That was the Aldron versus Nathan 2K, and Aldron wins. That's a fatality and a half there, Pastor Ryan. Oh, this is now going to be shattering a bit of that confidence here for Big BAAM. Let's see if they can keep up their confidence now as Action PH is going their way. But no timeouts anymore, Big BAAM. This is Action PH running the clock and running towards that B side. And one for the plant. It's 5v3, and the damage has been done there by Georgie.
Gonna have to wait for his teammate there, but he's good on the shot. Still, Georgie has the hot hand, has already claimed the 3K. And he's not stopping. He actually takes out the blades, but gets punished immediately by Pina, who still has the deal. The remaining members of APH looked a little... Georgie can actually swing and actually get the shot on him. And it works, but there's a 1-for-1 trade here. And NTK? How ballsy can you be to actually peek like 4 people looking in direction as you're tagged? This man has no fear whatsoever. The res to come out as well. Nathan will be coming back. Okay, timing. Nobody's gonna get detained, but this will give the space for APH to plant down that spike.
That desperate space that they needed, but unfortunately the trade a while ago mitigated by NTK. Now then, lockdown is a go. Just to get in the way, this time it's Big BAAM buying that real estate towards A side. Really an auction here in the half that's happening. Big BAAM, they want to get close to that spike to try and at least get that defuse. Viper's Pit even. This Action PH need to come in close. Georgie though doesn't care. NTK will go down. Walks over to the rifle and even finds another one! The Georgie experience does not stop here. Keep your tickets on because you're in for a show. 4 ready for Georgie. Pina though, wait a bit last that. Here we go with the defuse, but it gets caught by a Batman! And Eman is there even. Action PH at the nick of time. Someone with that kind of temperance, he will realize what's going on, and that was that crucial takedown to prevent them from losing that round. But back to the game we go. It's 4v4 here. Pina and Georgie both gets lost in the process, but Action PH still have that gun advantage. And here we go again with that spike plant, and we're gonna be 1 away from that resurrection just in case they need it.
Dude, NTK is just getting kill after kill. Okay, Zero, I don't know why he actually inspected this weapon and wanted to change the color, but if that helps him win the round, you know, so be it. He's charging out, and it's working. Okay, he's got the change color buff. He's hyped up. Eman is helping him out at the back of the side as well. We're only left with Dorp, who's caught rocking a hard place in that corner. And NTK just backs away and gets away with bloody murder attacks. Zerodethio is already out of the board. But Eman does have the res.
And top 10 cases unsolved. That was it. Number 1, the murder of Zerodethio. But the resurrection, at least the medical miracle, is back. And the Hunter's Fury now will be unleashed instead. Both trying to find the target. Does he even get any tags here? Seems like it's not really gonna happen. Georgie up top though, not 2K, same case. Battle of the operations, but NTK, he does it again. Finally gonna get punished there by Zerodethio. Nathan though, catches out RU. Emma tried to set the bomb, but before construction happens, that's destruction from Nathan 2K. Blink once, you won't even see it. Plant is desperate here from Action PH, but Georgie and Suradetyo, they're still here again. Mofo with a find on the Georgie. Suradetyo has to stick this. He's at least in cover. 1v2 scenario here, and now Death will beckon towards Suradetyo. Pina with a find will break the streak finally, and it's map point here for Big BAAM, but how long did it take here, Asarai?
It took forever. That B site, the wall comes through, and it has gravitated the attention of NTK. So maybe if he can get there in time, it could work, but the double fake from APH. Good stuff.
Standing ahead.
Exactly.
30 seconds
Patience
left.
again, but no, someone else is watching as trailer as possible. His name is Nathan 2K. He is assigned here to guard that A site with his life, not to back off as APH is able to go closer. But he off yet again, looking for the repeat. George here, there up top 410, and Eman wins the close range encounter against Natbong there. But Mof now, shock dart can get thrown on out. George here keeping an eye out. Really, APH just anticipating these entry points here. Courtesy of Big BAAM. Blades though do not get nothing. Dorf is there, but a Batman now putting on the Cal to get 2. It's 2v2 with Dorf up top. Does he find Eman in time? No, Eman there! Reacting quicker, and Pina versus RU. This is gonna be APH forcing out overtime, and we are not done. APH willing to put a fight. Suradetyo already catches out one. Georgie seen dashing, a Batman there getting 2, and APH just holding down the fort. Nato now all alone, but cannot handle the rest of APH. It's immediately match point for APH this time.
Man,
Switching sides.
started from
Match point.
the bottom, and now they're here. APH. This bounce back from them is just hard set. Georgie not letting up. He's like, NTK, you're 29 kills. I can match that and even some, as he's been making huge adjustments to win these rounds for APH as to lead the
Winning it out anyway, and we see it here. Georgie though spotted out by the Outrun. M1 with the plant still alive, barely breathing, but at least the bandages are there for himself, and he's gonna be able to get on away after the issues with the poison there. Natong though, up top yet again, perhaps flank here from Dorf. That's Suradetyo will watch out for. He doesn't have any utilities anymore, so he's gonna be going for that mid lurk. Instead, backs on away. Standstill though, and APH, they know that clock is on their side. Big BAAM, they have to go on in. Recon Dark now to try and get the spot. NTK with the defuse, but the spam is real. Georgie Suradetyo gonna get on the board. And Action PH right now getting the advantage. Here's the push, and are you coming on in? Cleans up nicely. All left now to Nato yet again, but Action PH, you said it yourself, Asarai, started from the bottom. Now they're here, and they will take Icebox in order for time.
for the rest of the team.
Cloudburst to the gate, and suddenly Dorf not expecting that one. Mofo would catch on to Georgie, and now the friendly freaking damage. Peanut's there as well, and this is just a kill box set up here by Big BAAM. They've gotten in position to get those takedowns, and the right reads at the right time, at least stemming the push here of APH. Are you now all alone? Again, the guy you can rely on in a clutch situation, but one more time, Big BAAM will prevent even that first back, and knows where weakness can perhaps happen from in a now 4v4.
Man, Georgie is just not missing anything today. Like, he just charges out and it's always kills. Does not have the dash though, so he's gonna have to clear this ever so slowly. Does use the Cloudburst, but that's only to deter the vision of BAAM for a split second as they charge, ram their way through mid, and burst out through B. It's only going to be, believe, yeah, the turret actually deterred him, so Dorf gotta have to please try to get closer and closer to the pikes. Suradetyo shuts them down, and this is APH able to claim the site for themselves while Georgie holds in the lurk on mid. But everybody from BAAM is gonna be looking to push through on spawn.
Yeah, they want Big BAAM to go through that funnel to get that defuse, but APH already setting it up yet again. And now Killbox has been returned to sender. Big BAAM now left with the Brimstone there.
With the rest of his team, and even though he can delay, how much his impact will be is actually going to get mitigated by Georgie, who actually just charges into the side. Pina hoping that maybe he can get a catch off. Not going to work out. The smoke just about to dissipate, and all of the defenders actually here. Georgie, what an absolute acrobatic, goes through all of the crosshairs except for the one. Reacts in time onto Dorf, not actually. Dorf now has a fighting chance. No utilities, all about that aim. Good shot onto Suradetyo, but it was only the
BAAM here can be throwing caution to the wind, only on the pistols, and this is where APX will try and shine. Oh, that's clean though and quick from Action PH. And look at them going for that B side. That's right. I think he spots something here.
Oh, Emon just boosted himself on the wall and got Nathon, who was on site. So that was awkward. Lurk from Peanut will get spotted, and Georgie here just... Okay, Jordo has to back away. NTK and teammates could actually screw him over, which they do. Where was that magical recon dart from Moff located at? Because it got itself its value. Now as the dust settles, as we now have to go for the retake. 4 versus 3, not the worst for APH to manage. And Emon and RU, they're going to be playing close encounter here on Heaven. Nathom is very afraid of this.
And Emma gets a pick onto one move. There is going to find the answer. Are you on the inside? We'll get one. Backs on the way the wrong time, and Nato will punish him as the Omen tried to go for the safer retreat. It's 1v2 though. And here comes a Batman. Thing is though, APH, they already sold it like a used car salesman a while ago. Will a Batman come in clutch? He gets the one, tries to find a second, and he is esports ready with that clutch. Action PH!
So, really good stuff from a Batman there, but Zero Deathio not going to lag behind, picks up the nice 2-piece, as APH will now be playing on this 3 versus 5, 4 versus 2, as the dust settles.
That was a clean reset map, because like, I'm gonna back away, get the classic out, don't win the Spectre, we'll get a kill, but this is where Action PH decides to win, basically. This is where they stop competing with the opposition until they get back into the run, and will start competing with themselves on the kill. So it's 3v1. Of course, this is a lesser buy from Big BAAM, but the overrun is still cleared. Oh, come on, someone hit someone! NTK will get taken down after that. It just means they're going to be playing it slower in the round.
Well, APH have created that arsenal that they do tend to actually play slow, even if they always go fast. They play slow at certain intervals so that they can get good map control, and then after that, that's when they really like to explode.
30 seconds left.
All of this pinch will be dedicated to both Peanut and Moff. How well can they counter this? Ooh, the boost up spot for Emon on A main. That kind of works. Delays them a little bit, but there's still a couple of seconds before they have to start moving in. Moff rocking the hard place, got to fight in. Misses the shock dart or the recon and gets overwhelmed by Georgie, who obliterates him with the frenzy. Oh, he hits the shot through nothing at all. Completely blinded. Zero Deathio, that's a 2K. Reactionary, not going to be able to do well in Zero. Smooth. Look.
Here comes Action PH yet again, setting things up and knock things down. Orbital Strike now going to get brought on out. Finally, we're seeing Big BAAM see that this is going to be valuable for them. And we're not done. Dorf gets one. Emon with a trade. And APH now vying for more angles here towards this B side.
He threw everything except NTK's Rolling Thunder. And they still get nothing.
There you go.
This is... Okay, maybe this one. Ah, Georgie! Operator in hand. Ah, Georgie again. Second operator in hand. And he picks up the Vandal. He's feeling himself right now. And he is just touching every single thing on this site with his bare hand.
Big BAAM's in command. Well, the rounds are more methodical, but they get the jump down piece by piece. That on 2K. Still cannot even get that one for free. That is painful here for Big BAAM. And APH already. They've gotten that 5v3 advantage. They have the updraft here. They have the wall being set on up. And they're just peering through the window to flash yet again. Double peek here for Big BAAM. Finally, Peanut with the punish. And APH will move towards that A site because the Batman says, guys, freebie, let's go there. The rotate is real and APH still ahead of the curve right now.
Oh, Emon missing the beat on that one, but shouldn't matter. As you mentioned, they already have ran all the way through. Emon still holding mid just in case he gets double on the cross, but not gonna happen. BAAM now playing on top of the side. Do they know that Ari is gonna be boosted up? They don't, right? They can actually pick it out. That's a beautiful flash. Oh, NTK, you are the absolute monster for Big BAAM. If ever, Nathon finally heating up here, whips out his Sheriff, but actually bites him in the back, and Zero Deathio not missing a beat. If Georgia can do it, so can I.
Killjoy of a Batman is ready. It's not even gonna get flashed. Turret though, gonna be bothered, but the Nano Swarm is there. And Dorf will take some damage. Nathon has to invest the dash on in just to get through. And this will scream to APH that they're coming for that B side. So the setup is real. The dart is there. A Batman will fall, but the utilities have bought enough time for at least a chance here for Action PH. 3 versus 3 now. Up top the speedway. Here they come. Peanut catches out RUM with a trade. It's NTK. Georgie there getting taken down. And NTK says, nice try, kid. That's finally the pistol yet again. APH
Georgie's going to be intercepting through the smoke, and he's good enough for the one. Emon follows up as well. Top of his wall. He's going to get confounded, but Ryu's flash is on point. And that just stops
this round. Mo knocking 2K with a takedowns, and that's a great shutdown here onto Georgie's push. But Emon gonna be answering on back. 3v3 now, and what could have been better for Big BAAM is only gonna be decent, and that spike will be left behind. Has to be a big rotate though here for BAAM. These 3 players left. You need to concentrate on one single site. The APH have to be wary now because they're coming for the push. Thing is though, utilities are still alive here, Asteroid. And the lockdown will come. A Batman will say, please come into my lair, because it's again a hallway of demise waiting for you.
Ryu does not have his ultimate to get on out of there. So if this is his placement, he has to commit to this fight. Oh, he got to get spotted. He still has the angle here, and the Batman actually holds his cross. He saves his Brody. And now Nathong, 3 versus 1. 40 seconds, has time. He can breathe a little bit here, but he's feeling tense. Going to be incredibly awkward. He's trying to bait out one first. It's not going to work, and Ryu shuts it down there. Rolling Thunder. Nathong finds absolutely nothing, and a Batman not on the site. So at least they can play this into the 5 versus 5. Ultimate's on the side of APH. Emon is the only one that's near it with the resurrection. So this could be good if they can at least get the trades off. And they shall, because it is going to be a 5 versus 5 with every single member of BAAM going to be at the back of things. Oh, that's beautiful from Nathong as he actually just whips out 2 out of nowhere. Now it's looking a little bit hairy here for the rest of the BAAM squad.
Oh, BAAM can't even get on through. There's Dash on in. Georgie fighting more, and Action PH, the retake is real, and they will reclaim this round and take the series 2-0. Action PH, they say, you know, we are shining stars, and with a 2-0 victory like this, recovery in the first and domination in second.